am here with your Friday, March 12th, 2021 tarot using the Weaver Threads of Fate Tarot. I have done an extensive pre-shuffle and now we ask for our message or messages for Friday, March 12th. Would like to make note of my very fresh face. I spent the day sanding and painting, trying to do some renovations around the house. Multiple reasons for that, and trying to do as many as I can on my own. I did have a repair person here earlier today to fix a broken window, which was kind of imperative. I kind of need a window in the door. They were great, very quick, in, out, got the job done. And let's see if we can get a couple more cards. We have one already. So in the meantime, I will talk a little bit about the new moon in Pisces, which is happening at 3:23 a.m. Standard Eastern Time. Technically, it'll be Saturday, March 13th, but this is technically happening overnight from Friday, March 12th into Saturday, March 13th. So when you go to bed, if you're not an extreme night owl or working night shift, when you go to bed Friday night, by the time you wake up Saturday morning, we will be in the new moon of Pisces energy. This is a very strong new moon because we have both the sun and the moon in Pisces. Now, Pisces is ruled by Pluto. Pluto is the planet of the underworld. I very clearly need a snack. So if you see me stumbling over my words, that might be why, because I'm kind of hungry. But this new moon, very powerful. It's very dreamy. It wants us to dream very big and to be creative as to how we start taking those steps. I'm just having a couple quick looks here at what is the undercurrents. I'm not taking any of the bottom of the deck cards just because we do have 4 already out. We do have some 10s, 9s and 10s coming up to the surface. We do have a 9 that is down here. 9 is you're getting to the close to the end of the cycle. The 10s are the end of that particular cycle, and to have 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands kind of bubbling up to the surface, that's good endings to have coming up. Back to the new moon. New moons are when you want to start manifesting because that is the start of the moon cycle. So that is when you want to be starting new projects, starting your manifesting, setting your intentions for what you want to bring in. Now, because we have both the sun and the moon in Pisces, Pisces is the last sign of the astrological year. So this is kind of like making your New Year's resolutions, putting them pen to paper before everything actually changes. It's like making your manifestations or your New Year's resolutions around Boxing Day, because we have in literally 8 days the start of the astrological new year. So when you put things into perspective, yeah, it's like making your New Year's resolutions on Boxing Day. So you do want to dream big with this one, get creative because of that watery, dreamy energy of, I was going to say Pluto, but Pisces. And Pisces and Pluto are together in astrology because Pluto does influence Pisces. It is very watery energy. We may be feeling emotions coming up to the surface and feeling a little more emotional. That could be the moon influence. Now, to get started, remember that 9 I was talking about? That is the 9 of coins, and this is not a bad energy to be sitting in. I personally really love this card. The 9 of coins is independent, usually depicted as the single wealthy woman, but very headstrong, very independent, can be a bit stubborn. Some of that goes with the earth energy. I am sitting on the other half of my earbud, sorry. But it is very independent and almost free thinking. It is a very opulent type energy. There is often described as a wealth feel to it. There is more to this coming up because we do have another coin, and that is the ruler of coins. And the ruler of coins, again, is very slow moving earth energy. But the ruler of coins is, in the more traditional tarot, depicted as being the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is loyal, committed, successful, and is the only king in the tarot that was once a knight. Due to the hard work and perseverance, that knight actually gets promoted to king. That is very good energy to be starting off on the right foot, ushering in this new energy. We're seeing stuff start to pay off. And it's been a long time coming. We've been working really hard at all of this for a long time. We are starting to get our footing back into this type of energy. Up next, we have fast-moving, fiery energy, the 3 of Wands. Just trying to make sure you guys see all of the imagery there. The 3 of Wands. You've made your decision. The ships are coming in with the answer to your decision. This is the reply. This is very welcomed energy. I know I won't be able to show it to you in the video because the camera doesn't pick up with the light that kind of detail. But inside each of these circles here is the Roman numeral 8, and 8 does talk about abundance. It is also a sign of infinity. Because this card came out in the upright, it does speak of favorable news. And the only major arcana that we got in this particular reading, we have the card of Gemini, and that is the Lovers. Now, inside of the hands here are roses. And roses do signify love. And this card is very soft energy. It is very warm, very loving. It is the card of Gemini. Geminis aren't necessarily known to be warm and loving all the time because we're all over the place. I'm a Gemini, so when I talk about Geminis and say we, that's me included because I am definitely the definition of a Gemini. But this is very warm, loving, romantic type of energy. Often talks about balance as well, which is really good to have and does actually go well with the sign of Pisces because Pisces is also very dualistic energy. It's the yin and yang. It is emotional, whereas Gemini is thinking. So we do have a pretty good mix here with the sun, the moon being water. We have air energy with the Lovers. We have fire energy with the 3 of Wands, and we have earth energy with the Pentacles. Now all together, we're starting to feel maybe a little more balanced, or balance coming in after what we've been feeling like is carrying a lot of heavy burdens. We've made some tough decisions lately. Hasn't been fun, but this may be allowing us to assert our independence or feel a little more independent on our own, particularly in our finances or employment. This is not necessarily a new offer or something new coming onto the table, but there is a response to stuff you have put out there previously. So with that, I'm going to leave it here. I am going to talk a little bit more tomorrow about the new moon and manifesting with it. I do like to consult with multiple sources before I actually start putting too much out there. I do know that this particular new moon is going to be setting the tone for what we manifest for the rest of the astrological new year. So we're going to leave it here, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.